Would you like to learn how to transform your metabolism in 5 simple steps? And I promise you, if you listen to this information and you take this time and separate yourself from where you're at right now and just focus on you, that this information, whether you end up working with Pura Vida Wellness or not, this information will absolutely 100% change your life. You know, if it's one thing that we have learned this year, it's that our health matters. You can empower yourself. You can protect yourself. There are so many steps that you can make by working on your health to strengthen your immune system. So I'm going to put in some of those components tonight. We are going to talk about how to transform your metabolism in 5 simple steps. But when I say metabolism, I need you to know, and I need you to insert into that space where metabolism takes up health, life, propensity for disease, how to transform your life, your energy, your health. That's what metabolism is. Your metabolism is how your body operates. Your metabolism is the health of your body at a cellular level. Every single cell out of your 50 to 100 trillion cells breaks down food, detoxifies, uses glucose for fuel, uses ketones for fuel, connects with thyroid to give you energy, communicates with serotonin to make you feel, comfortable and relaxed. Oxytocin is a hormone that communicates with the cells. It makes you feel loved and complete. So we have all these hormones and all these neurotransmitters, and everything that happens in your body, your thoughts, your health, your overall experience here on this physical plane occurs at a cellular level, primarily the cellular membrane. And so we're going to go into that. So how to transform your health, your energy, your life, your strength, your vitality in 5 simple steps. Okay, so who is this for? It's for you if you're unhappy with your weight or frustrated with diets. It's not a weight program, though. It's a health transformation program. Diets that don't work. It's for you if you have diabetes or any health problem, or if you want to just be your strongest, most robust, immune strengthened self that you can be. So if you want to feel the energy and the vitality that you felt back in your 20s and 30s, this is for you. If you want to create lasting changes and you believe, so if you don't believe you can be healthy again, if you don't believe your body can heal from the inside out, this is not the right training for you. I am not the right coach for you. Pura Vida Wellness is not the right place for you to work on bettering yourself and gaining control of your life and your health. But if you believe your body can heal itself, then you're in the right place. Okay, so my promise to you is that your metabolism, your health, your energy, the youth of your body at a cellular level can be reset and transformed into a healthy, lean, fat-burning machine, no matter how old you are. And I'm going to show you how to do this in 5 simple steps. All right, so does this sound like you? You've been struggling with your weight or your health. You're ready for a change. You want to feel the vitality and the health that you felt back in your 20s and 30s. Or maybe you're just frustrated, and overwhelmed with how to lose the weight, keep it off, be healthy again. Or maybe you're afraid. Maybe you've lost a close family member to COVID. I have. It's scary, but you can take action. And that's what I want to teach you. Does this sound like you? You feel like you're doomed because of your genetics and your family history? You don't want your health to decline any more than it already has. Maybe you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s like me, and you're realizing that, your health isn't getting any better. And in fact, it's actually getting worse. How would you like to change that? How would you like to actually reverse the aging process and feel more like you did 10, 15, 20 years ago? I promise you that that's possible. The truth is, did you know that your thinking and your beliefs have been programmed by a society, the United States in particular, that ranks last in overall health? We have the highest infant mortality rate out of all industrialized nations. We spend more money on healthcare than any other country in the world, but yet we're one of the sickest countries in the world. This westernized way of being, this Western way of eating, this Western way of working 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 8, 10, 12 hours a day is seeping across the world because everybody wants to be like an American, the great Americans. We're not so great. We're very unhealthy. And when people from other countries who've been living the ancient cultural lifestyle of their country come to the United States, they're healthy, they're beaming, they don't have disease. They come here within 5 to 10 years, they start having acne and heart disease and diabetes, nothing that they would have ever had if they would have stayed in their country of origin. That's who you're listening to. You're listening to a flawed system. You're listening to a system that's only been around for about 100 years. The Western medical system is basically all about treating symptoms with drugs and surgery. So most of the people that I attract know that that's a bunch of hogwash. Most of the people that I attract understand and realize that it's not doing any good just to treat the symptom with drugs or surgery. Most people that I attract have come to their own conclusion and realize, maybe I should really figure out why this happened. Why have I lost my energy? Why do I have hot flashes? Why can't I lose that last 20 pounds? Why do I have diabetes? Why has my sex drive declined? Why? What's the cause? Let's treat the cause, not just the symptom. If you just treat the symptom with drugs and surgery, things get worse. So healing your body from the inside out, that's the answer. That's what works. That's what I've spent my life learning about. I've been practicing for 28 years now, and this speaks to me. Healing your body from the inside out, believing that your body can be healthy, that we were designed and created to feel good and to have energy and to be able to love the people that we care about and to be able to take hikes and do the things that we love and figure out what our purpose is. But when you don't feel good, you can't do any of that stuff. So once you master the 5 steps that I will cover, many of your symptoms will either go away altogether or decline significantly. You're not going to struggle any longer with poor health, weight loss resistance, hormone resistance, insulin resistance, right? Your body won't be dependent on medications anymore. If you're on a medication, you don't have a deficiency of a statin drug. You don't have a deficiency of a water pill. You don't have a deficiency of that blood pressure pill. Why is your blood pressure high in the first place? Why have you lost your sex drive in the first place? Why is your cholesterol high in the first place? Why do you have heart arrhythmias in the first place? Is the medication going to fix the problem? Or is it just going to cover up the symptom and actually make things worse? It's going to cover up the symptom and make things worse. It's scientifically proven. There's tons of studies out there proving that. And I've dedicated my life to sharing that and teaching people all about that. Not only will weight shed off of you effortlessly, you're also going to be equipped with the tools, the knowledge, the right mindset, right, to keep your weight off for life. But not just the weight, to be healthy for life. Because I have people go through my program not to lose weight. They don't have weight to lose. They understand the healing principles and the detoxification and getting your cells healthy and reversing the aging process and getting toxins out of your body. So we want to be healthy for life. It's not about weight. It's about being healthy for life. All right, so we have 5 simple steps that you need to master to completely transform your metabolism, health, immune system, vitality, energy, strength, no matter how old you are. So I'm going to walk you through those steps right now. All right, who am I? Why would you listen to me? Originally, I went to chiropractic school. Chiropractors believe that your body can heal from the inside out. I liked that. I believed in that. My parents took me to chiropractors for health and nutrition, not to medical doctors. I now use my pastoral medical license, so that now I'm a health coach. I don't practice chiropractic anymore because you'll hear a little bit later my why, my story. 6.5 years ago, I transformed my life with a program that I now take other people through. I sold my chiropractic practice because my calling, my purpose, my mission is to be the healthiest version of myself possible living in congruency with everything I believe in and know to be true, so that I can lead by example. I can be a light, a leader, an example for you, because you want to do the same thing. You want to be your best too. You want to be your healthiest. You want to live here as long as you can. And as long as we're going to be here, let's have fun and feel good while we're here. So that's who I am. That's why I'm here. I'm founder of Pura Vida Wellness. I'm the creator of the Pura Vida Transformation System. That's the program we utilize to help people with their health, to reverse the aging process in their body at a cellular level, and to customize a diet and nutrition program for you. So what I'm known to specialize in is cellular healing. This program that I offer also reverses diabetes, type 2 diabetes. And as you can probably tell by just listening to me for the last 15, 20 minutes, I'm definitely very passionate about living life to the fullest. That's me. Wakeboarding still. I just turned 58 years old. I surf, I wakeboard, I skateboard, I hike, I mountain bike. I love being outside. I love using my body. I love feeling good. I love living life. I love feeling joy. But I didn't always feel like that. So the picture on the left was 2014, May 2014, 6.5 years ago. And I was miserable. I had no idea how big I had gotten. But for me, I wasn't looking for something to lose weight. I was looking for something to take away the depression, to give me some energy again. I couldn't get through the day without a nap. I remember thinking, because I always have told myself I want to live to be 90, 100 years old. I'll still be surfing when I'm 90. That's what I've always told myself. Those are the thoughts that I've always said. But I remember in 2014, 6.5 years ago, praying to God that if I was going to feel like that for the next 50 years, I didn't want to be on the planet for another 50 years. I could barely stand myself at the time. And I believe wholeheartedly that God brought me this program and has blessed me with something that works, that heals you from the inside out. The first 40 days of the program, I dropped 25 pounds. I went from being in my late 50s metabolically to my 30s metabolically. Now I'm even younger, and I'll share that with you in just a minute. All right, so I'm 150 pounds now. I'm 5'11". I'm now in my 20s metabolically. I feel like $1,000,000. I love who I am. I love my mission, but it won't do me any good, and I can't fulfill who I am unless I share this message with as many people as possible. Because in 28 years in practice, being on the planet for 58 years, I've never seen a program that works like this program. I've never seen a program reverse diabetes in a couple of weeks. I've never seen a program where somebody loses 20 or 30 pounds, but it looks like 40 to 50 pounds because it's healthy weight loss. No muscles lost. The cellular water goes up and you're only burning fat. Listen to that, burning fat, fat burning. That's a big part of this program. First step is you have to figure out the root cause. So if you're unable to understand the cause of a problem, you cannot solve it. So let me ask you, how would you rate your how would you rate your health on a scale of 1 to 10? How healthy are you really? 10 is you feel amazing, you sleep 7 or 8 hours, you wake up, you can't wait to get out of bed, you're excited about life, you're not on any medications, you're 15 to 25% body fat, whether you're a man or a woman. You have at least 50% hydration rate in your cells. You feel good. You know that you don't have the chance to develop diabetes or cancer or Alzheimer's because you've learned how to eat properly. How healthy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? How many medications are you on? Do you have a long list of symptoms? Do you believe that your body can heal itself? As I said earlier, symptoms is just the body's way of saying something's wrong. If you have signs, if you're stuffy, if you're bloated, if you're constipated, if you have cancer or had cancer, if you had a heart attack, if you have acne, if you have psoriasis, those are all signs and symptoms that your body is either not getting the good stuff or there's too much bad stuff. That's how simple it is. What causes dis-ease? all of the diseases, all of the things that I've already talked about, cancer, heart disease, stroke, autoimmune, leaky gut, they all have the same root cause: overload of toxins, bad unhealthy fats, sugar, and stress. That's what creates inflammation. That's what creates insulin resistance, so that you're in this accelerated aging state. A systemic inflammation is happening in the body at a cellular level. So this little circle on the slide, that's a cell. And you have 50 to 100 trillion of these cells. And every cell has these beautiful receptors. 20,000 hormone receptors on every single cell. Every cell in your body has an insulin receptor, serotonin receptors, thyroid receptors. When you have toxins and your diet is poor and you've had sugar and stress, the cell membrane, that outside of that circle, gets clogged up, gunked up, and the good stuff can't come in and the bad stuff can't come out. That's how easy it is. So you cannot get your health back. You cannot protect yourself against this virus, against cancer, against Alzheimer's, if you don't fix your cell, if you don't get your cells healthy. Have you heard of anybody talk about cellular healing? I've heard a few progressive doctors talk about cellular healing, but I'm in a small network of doctors, and there's probably about 300 of us that have been training together for the last 10 years. And I've been learning about and implementing cellular healing strategies in my practice for the last 10 years. But most doctors, whether they're naturopaths, medical doctors, chiropractors, nutritionists, are just treating symptoms with an adrenal supplement, just treating symptoms with collagen, just treating symptoms with vitamin C. You have to get your cells healthy. How do we do that? This is one of my clients, Michelle. She came in with stage 3 kidney failure, full-blown diabetic, over 8 medications, two or three adult children, husband, everything to live for. And she really came in and she could barely breathe and she was scared. And she told me, I don't even know if I'm going to be around much longer for my kids. I mean, wow, what a place to be, right? We took her through the program. She had tried everything else. She was ready to do anything. She did everything I told her to do, which is really important. You have to commit yourself to the change. And I promise you, you will not be sorry when you start craving different foods and you look like this in 40 days because you've learned how to burn fat for fuel and you've detoxified your body and you've taken all that crap out of your diet, all the chips and the crackers and the soda pop and the ice cream, and you fed your body high quality, yummy proteins and vegetables and fruits. And for the first 40 days, we do something different that no one else does. We take all oils and fats out of your diet for the first 40 days so that your body will burn its own fat for fuel instead. Step 2, you got to get the bad stuff out. So see all this stuff on the shelf? Oh, I just noticed, look at the second shelf, it says chicken lips. Oh my gosh, how funny is that? I've never noticed that. Okay, so this is all junk. This is all box food. It's live. I mean, it's not live food. It's dead. So if it's packaged and it's not going to spoil, it's dead food. So even if it says gluten-free and, vegan and all that stuff, low fat, it's still dead food, right? So we need to get back to what our ancestors did, eating fresh food, fresh proteins and vegetables and healthy fats. So you got to get the bad stuff out. When you take out the bad stuff, and you give your body the good stuff, miracles occur. I have seen this happen over and over again, time after time after time. When you give your body what it needs, then we find out with a customized test exactly what your body needs, what foods your body needs, what nutrients your body needs, how your body needs to move. And we give your body that good stuff, and we take all the oils and fats out temporarily. We get your body into this most amazing healing mode. And I'm going to talk about that. So if you want to have this healthy body, if you want to have this strong immune system that can fight viruses, you have to clear everything out, right? If you want to build this beautiful, energetic body, if you want to reverse the aging process and get back into your 20s metabolically, no matter how old you are, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I've had 88-year-olds go through this program. What do you have to do first? You don't just start eating a bunch of healthy food. You got to clean your body out first. We have to clean out the cells first. We have to do some spring cleaning first. If you don't get the junk out, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't make sense to just throw a bunch of brand new organic seeds into this old dirty garden with a bunch of weeds from, 3 seasons ago. We have to clean out the bad to make room for the good. When we do that, now we have a chance to clear the skin, clear your thinking, clear your mind, start sleeping better. Decrease the inflammation in your body so that your joints don't hurt anymore. Start getting increased energy, because when these cells start to heal and you start to burn fat for fuel, you get your energy back. When you burn sugar for fuel and that's what you crave, you get a little bit of energy right after you eat and then you crash. All right, so here's the cellular change that we're looking for as you go through the program with us. You have this raisin on the right, this dehydrated raisin. That's a dehydrated, inflamed, sick cell that doesn't allow nutrients and energy and electrolytes and minerals into it, and toxins can't go out. It's kind of like having a fire in your house and closing the flute, like building a fire in the fireplace and closing the flute and having all the doors and windows shut. What's going to happen? That house is going to fill with smoke and you're going to die. When your cell looks like that on the right-hand side, all of the stuff builds up in the cell and good stuff can't go in and bad stuff can't go out. And the cells get very sick and die or start replicating out of control, cancer, or you can barely get out of bed in the morning, fibromyalgia, or you just don't care, you're so depressed you have to take antidepressants to make it through the day. Those are all cellular issues. So when we heal your body from the inside out and your cells start getting healthy, this middle one is about halfway through, probably about 6 months into the program. By 12 months, we want you over there to the left, a happy, hydrated, healthy cell, 15 to 25% body fat, 50 to 60% water. We want you in your 20s or 30s metabolically. We don't want you on any medication by that point. And it's going to take at least 12 months, if not 24 months, to make that change. Do you think that where you're at right now with your health, that we're going to be able to reverse all that and restore normal health and get you back to the health of a 20 or 30-year-old in a month or 2 months or 3 months? No, but we can make a huge shift, a huge transformation in your life within 12 months. All right, so have you forgotten how good you felt when you had energy and vitality? So I show this picture because it's a story that I've heard for years and years and years. It's like putting a frog in a pot of water and you slowly turn on the flame and the water heats up ever so slowly to the point where before the frog has the sense to jump out, the frog dies in the hot boiling water. That's what's happened to us. We have slowly started feeling so bad. We have slowly lost our energy. We have slowly lost our zest for life, our passion for life, that we don't even realize how pathetic and how unmotivated and how weak and tired and sore that we are, because it has happened so slowly. But when you start going through this transformation program and you start sleeping good again, and you get your energy back and your joints don't hurt and you don't need all these medications anymore, you're like, oh my goodness, I forgot how good it was to feel good. Do you remember what it feels like to feel good? Do you remember what it feels like to wake up and feel rested and want to get up out of bed and not be so tired that you dread the day? I told you I had an 88-year-old. that went through my program. We met him at a senior health fair. He was healthier than most, 88 years old. He was 64 years old metabolically, and he went through our program. And at 88 years old, he ended our program, 49 years old inside. 49-year-old cells that were as healthy as a 49-year-old. His brain fog and dementia went away. His kids were amazed at how he was walking differently. Step 3, we're almost done. It has to be customized. We have to support your unique biochemistry. It's in differentiation, not uniformity, that lies the path of progress. Wide is the way to destruction. Narrow is the way to salvation. Wide and putting all these people in the same program, that's the path of destruction. It doesn't work. Narrow is the way to salvation. Customize a program for your body. Your body needs different things. Let's customize it for you. Figure out what foods you need, what organs need to be supported, what essential oils will change the emotional state of who you are. Everybody gets a customized program. So we can't fill all of your unique needs at the grocery store. You know why? Because we don't grow our vegetables and our fruits the way that we used to. So there's a study that was done in 1950 by the US government, and they looked at a bowl of spinach and they measured how many milligrams of iron were in one bowl of spinach from 1950. They redid the study in 1990, 30 years ago, and guess how many bowls of spinach in just 40 years that you had to eat from 1950 to 1990 to get the same amount of iron that used to be in one bowl of 1950? 5, 10 more, 15 more. In 1990, 30 years ago, I'm willing to guess it's probably a lot worse now, 18 bowls of spinach to get the same amount of iron that used to be in one bowl of spinach in 1950. That's why you cannot just be healthy and be your best and avoid this virus, avoid diabetes, avoid cancer, avoid Alzheimer's with just eating food. You need concentrated foods and herbs as well. And so that's what we do. All right, so this is when your body begins to heal. We're able to test your body using energetic frequency testing so that we can find out exactly what your body needs, what your biological preference is, so that your cells and your tissues and your organs can repair themselves. Okay, step 4, exponential healing. How do we heal the cell? Well, your body was designed to heal and repair itself, but it needs your help to create the environment to allow the healing to happen. So how do we get you into healing? Well, toxins, which we need to get rid of, right? They're fat soluble, and guess where the toxins are in your body? They're either in your fat cells or they're in your cell membrane. The membrane of the cell is actually a lipid or fat bilayer. It's 2 layers of fat. So all these toxins and chemicals that we're subjected to because of the way we live and all of the things that we do on this planet to make money, but we put all these chemicals and preservatives in our food, these toxins get stuck in the cell, creating an unhealthy cell, like that raisin that I showed you earlier, or they get stuck in your fat cells. And when your body's not healthy enough, your body will not lose fat. Your body will not burn fat because it knows it can't handle those toxins. So we have to teach your body how to burn fat for fuel, and that's why we take all oils and fats out just for the first 40 days. Then we bring all those healthy fats back in. We have to turn on your detoxification pathways. Your body gets rid of toxins through the colon, your intestines, pooping, through urine, the kidneys, breathing in and out, the lungs, your skin, right? And through sweating. So we're going to support those detoxification pathways. We're going to support the liver and the kidneys, and we're going to support gut health. And we're going to give your body all the nutrients it needs so that it knows that it can finally let go of those toxins. And in so doing, burn fat, lose weight. If you eat sugar and carbs, your body's going to use that as fuel, not your fat reserve. So we're going to teach your body how to get into this most amazing state of autophagy, self eating. If you're not burning fat, your body cannot get into autophagy. There's been tons of studies recently about autophagy. It typically only turns on when you're fasting, not eating any food at all. The first 40 days of my program is a fasting mimicking program. You're eating lunch and dinner, protein, vegetables, and fruit, but because you've taken all oils and fats out, your body thinks it's fasting, so autophagy turns on, cancer cells get eaten, scar tissue gets eaten, skin tags come off. The body finally has the time and the space to spring clean, to go in and get stuff out, to heal parts of the cell that aren't working right, to remove toxins. That's what's so different about our program. 5, we're done. Commit to the transformation. If you believe your body can heal, if you're willing to be coached, and we all need coaches. Michael Jordan needed a coach. He wouldn't have done what he did in his career without Phil Jackson. There's no way. He wouldn't even play when they talked about removing Phil Jackson from the Chicago Bulls. So no matter how talented you are, no matter how much potential you might have to be healthy, you are not going to reach your optimal health without a coach. It's just not going to happen. I wouldn't be where I'm at today without all the coaches that I've hired and worked with throughout my life. Business coaches, health coaches, coaches that have helped me with my practice, personal development coaches. It's okay. We all have different gifts. Reach out, accept the help. So if you'd rather heal your body on a cellular level, if you want to teach your body how to burn fat for fuel, the healthiest people on this planet, your quality of life, how long you live, your propensity towards the disease has everything to do with your body's ability to burn fat for fuel. The more time from here on out that your body spends burning sugar for fuel, the younger you'll die, the more chances you have of getting diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, heart disease, stroke, etc. The more inflamed you'll be, the faster you'll age, versus the amount of fat that you burn from here on out will dictate your energy levels, how young you'll be, anti-inflammatory. Burning fat for fuel is like that beautiful, clean blue flame on a gas stove. It's clean burning. It's anti-inflammatory. It's anti-aging. It's anti-disease. Sugar is just the opposite. Sugar is that smoky fire that we talked about in the cell. Smoke and ash and oxidation and inflammation and aging and all these waste products. Do you want to burn fat for fuel, that clean burning fuel, or do you want to burn sugar, the dirty fuel? Clean fuel or dirty fuel? You don't have to do this alone. Trying to do it by yourself leads to failure, frustration, quitting too early. We're here to help you if you want help. So I promise you that I would teach you the 5 simple steps that you need to master and transform your metabolism. I attempted to show you and convince you that healing comes from the inside out. That's the solution to your problem. I promised to shed light on what's possible when you change your mindset, and we can help you get the weight off, but more importantly, be healthy for life. So here's a recap of the 5 simple steps to transform your health, your life, your metabolism. You have to get at the root cause. You have to eliminate the bad stuff. You have to support the body, customize support for your body based on a 2,800 biomarker scan that's included in the enrollment fee so that we can customize your foods, your support, your organs, what your body needs to get into fat burning, clean out, and reverse the aging process, reverse the years of damage that have occurred in your cells from the time you were born until now. Now is the day that you get to make a choice to go down a different path. Exponential healing, when you get into fat burning and you convert your body from a sugar burner, dirty fuel, to fat burning, a clean fuel, you turn on healing, detoxification, and autophagy. And the last step is we transform your life, because we transform your health and your energy and the health of your cells, so that your thoughts are different, your spiritual life is different, your relationships are different. But it all starts with that inside nutritional, physical, physiological transformation at a cellular level. Okay, so she's lost almost 10 pounds, and she doesn't look like she has 10 pounds to lose in 15 days.
About some of the things that I wanted to address with this program was my energy levels, my headaches, my fibromyalgia pain. Most of those things have already improved. I have less frequent headaches. When I get them, they are not as severe. I have energy to the point that when I get home from work every night, I need to find 15 things to do.
Wow. And what was your energy like before you started?
Oh, I just went home and sat on the couch. I even did stuff on the weekend this weekend. It was like Saturday, Fernando was working. I was like, I'm going to rearrange the living room. You got to do something.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh my goodness. So in 11 days, you've already dropped like 10 pounds.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Feeling wonderful. And it was the easiest program I have ever been on. Because I've learned the most important lesson, and that's my body has a special way to lose this weight, and I needed to find out how to do that so it's safe for me. Mm-hmm. And it's exactly what's happening with ease and peace.
Hi, my name is Pamela, and I am a client of Porta Vida Wellness. And I came here about 4 years ago, which was a perfect time in my life. I had just retired, and I was having some health challenges with my needs and with my thyroid. I had been on medication for 26 years, and I decided that I needed to do something to make a change. I went ahead and did the program, and after 40 days of doing the program, I went through my reset phase. After that, I finished up doing my program of being healthy. I went to the doctor, and I let the doctor know I needed to get a blood workup, and he did that. And when he did it, he said, "Oh, your thyroid's doing good." I said, "Oh, well, you know, by the way, I haven't been on meds for about 9 months." He goes, 9 months? I said, "Yeah, 9 months." And he said, "Well, I think that your numbers are so good, I'm not even going to put you back on it." I said, "Well, that's great, you know." And so I've been off Synthroid and levothyroxine for 4 years.
I'm back to the gym again. I can have cheat days. Normal. My blood pressure went from the high 150s to by 40 days it was like below 120 and like over 70.
After 40 days.
Yes. After 40 days.
Your blood pressure completely
and
normalized.
I was on blood pressure medicine for years, and cholesterol, which I'm about to check soon.
So the blood pressure medication is gone.
Blood pressure, yeah, I stopped taking that. And
how many pounds have you lost?
34 pounds, yeah.
And you've lost 30.
Yeah.
I was never hungry, and that's one thing I wrote on my book. I'm not hungry. I can't believe I'm not hungry. Try it. Do you have nothing to lose and everything to gain? I've lost too many friends to type 2 diabetes who ate themselves to death and didn't know how to stop. And this is absolutely a gateway. My doctor is so excited about this program. He said, "Bring me your information from that program."
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you so much.